The next two Saturdays are to us two Suffolk teams in the last four of the fa-vase. We've been out and about with Needham and Lowestoft Town as they prepare for separate semi-finals starting tomorrow. We'll start with this weekend's home tie in the county as Lowestoft face the Vase favourites Whitley Bay at Crown Meadow. The Trawler boys had a session at Norwich City's training centre at Colney on Tuesday night, and Nick Bowler talked to a confident Lowestoft joint manager, Adi Gallagher.
Clearly, Whitley Bay are huge favourites for this game. There's no doubt about that. I mean, we're making no bones about that. But you know, we've played against some decent sides in previous rounds. I think all we can do is concentrate on ourselves. We've got this far and played against some really good sides, and we're not about to throw the towel in quite yet.
Obviously, league form, you know, we've spoken to you about this before, it has been a disappointment. Has that affected the players in any way?
Well, I'd like to think not. I think in reality, league form has been sketchy because of the sides we've picked. I mean, we've tried to use the full squad. We've had a lot of problems this year, but what we're trying to do now is use as many people as we can, get a clear picture of what we've got in our squad, so we can look on for next year. I mean, you know, we're not kidding ourselves that the league is winnable. It wasn't winnable from early stage in the season. So when you can't bring players in for whatever reasons, you've got to work with what you've got. You're going to have to rotate your team around a little bit at times and play different formations, and sometimes you're going to get results that, you know, aren't what you want, but you know, you're going to get criticised and you're going to have to take it on the chin and move on. I mean, what we have done this year is concentrated from an early stage on cup competitions, and I think on the whole we've done quite well in those competitions. So you know, that's where we've saved our best form, and that's where we've saved our best sides.
Do the players, are they feeling the enormity of the whole thing?
It's hard to gauge, really. I mean, everyone's different. I'm quite laid back about it. I think that some of the players will be quite laid back about it, but you know, come Saturday I'm sure everyone will have a few butterflies and they'll all be looking forward to the game. But you know, you've got to rise to the challenge in games like this. If you're going to be a shrink and violet, then you know, you might as well not turn up when it really gets tough. So you know, it's important that players just keep preparing right, look after themselves, but keep their feet on the ground and realise, you know, only playing against another 11 humans really at the end of the day. So I'm pretty certain if we get it right, then you know, we'll be more than a match.
That's Lowestoft's Adi Gallagher. Logistically, this is a really big event for Lowestoft, who just 18 months ago were close to going out of business. Chairman Jeff Price says the whole town is buzzing.
Everybody we talk to says, you know, can't wait, good luck, hope they get to the final and going to Wembley. You know, people you don't even normally speak to, or just people in the street, are just saying, we're going to go to Wembley if we get there, we're going to go to Wembley. And the whole town is buzzing. I think they'll take 20,000 out of the town that day, personally. That's why I just think it's just brilliant.
What's changed in terms of the club atmosphere and training or whatever, and people coming in?
Yeah, I mean, crowds are now regularly 350-ish on a home game, which is good. Nowhere near like the old days of 1,000, but just people are talking. We've got a good set of season ticket holders. We've got a good business plan behind us. We've got Jenny Gillette, our sales and marketing, selling the club really, really well, taking on from where Gary started. We've got new stewards in the social club, building that up. And we're just building it into a business and making it good for grassroots football in the Lowestoft area. We've had a terrible league form, absolutely terrible, but the cup just seems to be it. I mean, Tuesday night, thanks to Norwich City, we were up at Coney, 2 hours solid training there by Dave, brilliant. The fact that, you know, they were just fantastic. I mean, the players had a smile on, they were working hard. It's the hardest I've seen them work. Mick and Eddie said they're working hard, but I think they got a little bit of extra work there.
You've had a lot of support from Norwich City, haven't you?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, Andrew Cunn's been my link there, and everybody's up there. Dave, Glenn Roder's obviously put bits and pieces in the paper, and I think they've got something planned if we can get through to the finals. No, we're all organised. We've got David Page, tremendous groundkeeper for us, 11 years standing. Spoke to me yesterday and said, you know, I've got the grass basically cut. It's holding up. I need 3 ton of sand on the side, ready to go. He's geared. He's putting in hours and hours this week. If you see the games that we played against Dunstan Federation, he got the pitch just right. He works really, really hard there, and without him, we wouldn't have got this far. I don't think the pitch is perfect. We're geared for it. We're ready for it, and we've got a lot of volunteers.
That's all hands on deck at Crown Meadow tomorrow. As of Wednesday, over 800 tickets had been sold. Crowds bound to be well into 4 figures tomorrow. The club's advising if you haven't already bought the ticket, get to the ground early. The fa-vase trophy will be there, so you can get your picture taken with that free of charge. Wonderful atmosphere at all of these games when it gets to this stage. Very tense as well. £6 for adults, £3 for children and senior citizens at Crown Meadow tomorrow.